Now this is after using Music Nomad guitar polish. The top just pops now, like way more. It's crazy how it all of a sudden just pops even more to the back. Yeah, this is awesome.
I think there's 250 of these split between Andertons and Chicago.
I'm going to be taking a look at the specs today with y'all of this 2021 CME exclusive metallic black Squier Telecaster Thinline. So what makes it the CME exclusive is the metallic paint. It's a thin line and it comes with the silver anodized pickguard. Although this one does have some sticker residue here. I'm probably going to replace the pickguard because I want to clean that off. I just don't want to mess it up. So I might leave it on for a little while and then replace it once I get the replacement in. And I'm also going to replace the bridge saddles and the bridge plate to a Fender one, American Vintage. And then change out these strings because these are 10s. I'm going to put some 9s on. So anyways, let's get started with the weight of the guitar. It's 6 pounds, 9 ounces. So about 6.5 pounds. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take a look at the pickup impedance. I like to start off on the bridge. For the bridge, we have 7.19. For the neck position, we have 7.39. Then in the middle, we have 3.70. What I want to do now is go ahead and take a look at the body at the top and take a look at the metallics, because in all the other videos, it's just review and demos, and they don't really show y'all the metallic flake. And then a lot of people say that there's flaws inside of the F-hole. There's like residue, I think, there. But the F-hole looks pretty good. Later on, we'll take a look inside of the guitar. So we'll go take a look inside of there, see how the cutout is. And we'll also look down here to see the hollowness of the body. But color, really nice, beautiful metallic here. The pickguard, anodized pickguard, and then up here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back. And then we'll also take a look at the back of the neck. But as far as the back of the guitar, there are some like minor flaws, scratches and stuff, but it's still a nice guitar. Starting off here, a little bit of scratches, but what I want to mainly show y'all is the metallic paint. So here's this. Like I did say, there are some scratches, but nonetheless, it looks nice. So that's pretty cool. The neck, the urethane on the neck, it's or the polyurethane on the neck, it's not as thick. It's, you know, reasonable. It's not like those the modern player or the classic Vive when it used to be really thick. It's really nice. So let's go ahead and take off the strings. We'll look at the pickups, the electronics, and then we'll get the neck specs. So before I remove the pickguard and the strings, I wanted to get y'all the body depth. So we have 1.80, and I don't believe it to change down here. And that would be in millimeters. We have 46 millimeters. So there you go. Should be a full-size thick body. So right now, let's also get into the F-hole. Okay, so we're gonna start off looking at the F-hole first, here at the bottom. And a cool thing is you can see the wood here, the NATO wood. This is a wall here. And the cool thing about this area is this is where the bridge is at. And around the bridge, there's a cutout. And right here is like, I'm guessing like a little block after the bridge, because on both sides, I'll show you here in a little bit, on both sides they have this cutout where it's around the bridge. Okay, so now we're gonna face up, so where like the strap button is at, and this is the wall where the neck pickup would be. And then if we go further up, this is where the strap button would go, up here, and this is just like your outside wall there. Going to the bottom here, this is where the output jack would be. And then what's really cool about this one is, or what's really cool about the thin lines is back here, this is the cutout again. And then this here is that wall where your bridge gets mounted to and the string ferrules go through and all that. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that is a thin wall right there. It's not that prominent. One thing here is for the where the electronics go, the neck wires would go through, and it's just a wall there. So if we go this way, this is where the bridge, the ground and the bridge pickup would be right here. That's that. And here's the neck pickup routing where it goes to, like, over here. Yeah, there you go. So I have the West Virginia University live concert by Brad Paisley up from 2017. I'm listening to this. So let's go on and get to the pickups. Let's see if we can see any key identifying things on the pickups here. They're just gonna be your standard or your classic Vibe, right there at the very end, Vibe. Pickups, and I guess black. And then I think that's it for that one. What about this one? I guess this one says Vibe 2, and then black front, F, and then this one has, I think, R for rear, but you know it's a tele bridge pickup, and this is a tele neck pickup. And then, of course, with the top, you know it's a Telecaster. This is pretty thick. I want to take a measurement of this. So it's a 2mm in depth, anodized pickguard, so that's pretty cool. And it's about 0.07 inches. Here are your electronics. So we have a real 3-way blade switch. I don't think it's Fender or anything. It's still import, but it's nice to have. And then you have your full-size potentiometers, made in Korea. And I'm pretty sure on the other side you'll see like 250K. But we're going to leave all this the way it is and just remove the pickups and put in the vintage noiseless pickups in here. So see what that sounds like in here. But I did want to show y'all the, let's see if I can move this way. But I did want to show y'all the cutouts. So this is for your bridge cutout there. And I think it's the NATO wood is what's in this body. So if you want to know what that looks like. And then you have your little cave there. And then for just your single coil neck pickup. So no modifications here unless you want to route this out for a humbucker or something like that. And I'm not sure. I'm sure there's enough wood depth here to put a like a pickup that goes directly to the body. But for right now, this is what this is. And now let's get to the neck specs. Okay, so the moment everyone's probably been waiting for. Everyone likes the neck specs on the guitar. 1.65 inches here at the nut. That's 42, well, should be 42 millimeters here. And then going to the 12th fret width, we have 2.02 inches and 51.7 millimeters. Going to the first fret neck depth, I think I'm just going to start taking it here closer to the fret, like a little bit away from it, but closer to the fret. And we have 0.90. Wow. If I go further up, we have 0.93. So that's pretty cool. That's where I like my first fret neck depth there. Oh, sorry. And that equals out to 22.8 millimeters. In between 0.88 and 0.90. Sorry for the reflection. Going to the 12th, we have 0.88 and Bob talking in the background, and 22.2 millimeters. So that's pretty cool. A little bit consistent throughout the neck. And here is the radius, which should be 9.5. Yep. Is that correct? Yeah, it's rocking a little bit. I don't know why, but yeah, it's 9.5. Let's see here. Yeah, no, that's 9.5 radius. Going to the neck contour, we have a C contour here on the neck. So here's the first on the left and the 12th on the right. So nice and rounded there, and very comfortable. So there's that. That's what it looks like here. And you already saw the back of the neck. I guess I could show you the headstock. It has your modern string tree there, Squier by Fender, Telecaster Thinline, ambered over. The neck looks more, I mean, the headstock and the back of the headstock look more ambered over than the back of the neck. I don't know if it's because of the depth of the, like it's flat and you can see like the depth, but it's really nice. And I'm getting to like these vintage tuners. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed tech specs on this 2021 CME exclusive and Anderton's exclusive metallic black Squier Classic Vibe Telecaster Thinline with the anodized pickguard. The metallic black again is beautiful, very nice and unique to this guitar. Like I said, one of 250 made between Anderton's and CME. Not sure if they made any more, but that's what they were claiming on the videos. And online, it just says, you know, we're not really sure how many they made. So hopefully that's what this guitar is, a really rare guitar. There may be different iterations of this guitar later on in the future, but as of right now, I'm going to put the vintage noiseless pickups in here with the stock electronics. And then, like I said, I might change them to the Brad Paisley La Brea pickups, which those are the ones I really like. And then we'll go from there. Maybe I might, thinking about changing out the pickguard because I don't want to rush and try and clean this sticker residue. If any of y'all can help me out with that, there's sticker residue on here, and I don't want to rush to try and put something on there and mess up or damage or, you know, do something bad to this pickguard. So I may just order one off of Amazon, probably an Age Pearl, because that's what I really like, and I think that'll look nice on the black. And I have plans to probably vinyl wrap this candy apple red on top, so I want to see what that might look like. This weekend will be the review and demo of the guitar stock, the way it was, with the 10 gauge strings. And then probably next weekend I'll do another sound demo with the vintage noises pickups and see where that leads us, see what it sounds like with the Fender bridge and the brass saddles. All right, take care, God bless, thank y'all for tuning in again. Peace, we love y'all. Remember to follow your dreams, treat each other with kindness, and continue to walk by faith. So those are your 3 things. Here's the verse of the day.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future.
Jeremiah 29:11. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care. God bless. Peace. We love y'all. So I got the frets nice and polished. I'm about to oil in the fingerboard and see what it looks like after. So here's a before and here is after with the fret polish and the F1 oil by Music Nomad. So looking pretty good here, and thanks to the F1 oil and the fine fret polish. Very awesome, nice and shiny frets. Now this is after using Music Nomad guitar polish, and the top just pops now, like way more. It's crazy how it all of a sudden just pops. And then the back, even more of the back. Oh, this is awesome. Need to get out of the reflection, but with that this light here, it makes it look like a T-burst. I mean, like a Texas T. So that's crazy cool. Look, you can even see my reflection. Awesome.